Signs that you're desperate and begging for love. Sometimes I see people doing crazy, weird things in the name of love. They think it's their way of expression of love, but it's actually showcasing how desperate you are for love. I want to share with you about 8 signs that when you manifest them, you're actually showing people that you are desperate and you are begging for love. Number 1, when you keep ignoring red flags. I see so many people that are in relationships, then they notice there are some serious red flags, and instead of them taking action, they prefer to just ignore them because they keep saying, if I let this one go, where will I get another one? That is a sign of desperation. Now, the Bible says in Psalms 34 verse 9 that do not fear, you will not lack. That mindset that there are no good men out there, that mindset is not godly. Psalms 34 verse 9 and says, oh, fear the Lord, you his saints, for those who fear him have no lack. Those who fear God will never lack a mate. Then the Bible says, the young lions suffer want and hunger, but those who seek the Lord lack no good thing. Number 2, prioritizing others over yourself. It's not the first time I have seen people who decide to sacrifice for other people and they forget themselves. How many times do you see husbands who take care of their wives? They give them a lot of things, they shower them with a lot of money, then they deny themselves. That is a sign of desperation. Now the Bible says in Psalms 139 verse 14, I will praise thee, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Marvelous are thy works, and that my soul knoweth right well. Number 3, changing yourself to fit in. I see so many people that try and change even their own belief system so that they can be loved. You try and change yourself so that you can fit in a situation. You try and change yourself so that you can be loved. You try even become something that you are not. I see so many introverts trying to become extroverts so that they can be loved. Now the Bible says in the book of Romans 12 verse 2, do not change yourselves to be like the people of this world, but be changed within by a new way of thinking. Number 4, accepting mistreatment. You know, that's one of the biggest manifestations of desperation. Someone is mistreating you, someone is abusing you, someone is even cheating on you, someone is disrespecting you, but you still accept it because you don't want to lose a relationship. That is a serious sign of desperation. Now Ephesians 5 verse 11, and have no fellowship with unfruitful works of darkness, but rather expose them. Number 5, becoming overly clingy. These are people who are over dependent on others. Look at what happens to the Proverbs 31 woman. The Bible says that she is very hardworking by herself. She will still do things and she does not fully depend on their partner. There are people who are so clingy to a point they become obsessive and possessive. And when you do that, you become very jealous. And then the Bible says in Proverbs 14 verse 10, a heart at peace gives life to the body, but envy, jealousy rots the bones. Number 6, excessive gifts and favors. There are people who tend to think that they can buy love. The people tend to think that the more they give someone money, they are going to be loved. Unfortunately, you can never buy love. Money is useless when it comes to buying love. Love is direct. It's heart to heart. It's about spending time together. It's about listening. It's about compassion. It's about being open-minded to care about other people. But if you think that your money will be how you're going to access the love of this person, my friend, you are wrong. The Bible says in Solomon's Songs of Solomon 8 verse 7, many waters cannot quench love, neither can floods drown it. Then it says, if a man would offer all the goods of his house. Another version says, if a man would offer his wealth for love, he would be utterly scorned and despised. Number 7, settling for less. Sign of desperation is when you're willing to settle for anyone. There's a moment it gets, especially with women, at a young age, they are so keen on what they want to get. As age goes by, they will not start settling with anyone. Sometimes you'll settle with anyone who is breathing. Now that is a sign of desperation. Psalms 37 verse 4, delight yourself also in the Lord, and he shall give you the desires of your heart. Number 8, sacrificing personal growth for the sake of your relationship. I meet so many people that even stop going to school. Others even end their businesses just because they are looking for love. Bible says in Mark 12 verse 31, you shall love your neighbor as you love yourself. There is no other greater commandment than this. As you try to love other people, remember you need to also love yourself, so that when you love yourself, you are able to love other people. So don't sacrifice your personal growth for the sake of love.